Welcome to the Shift into What's Next podcast, where embracing change can ignite a world of possibilities. Hey now, I'm your host, Elise Ancel, and welcome back to a space where we have real conversations and talk about the challenges that try to shake us but never break us. Today's episode is called Tapped Out But Not Done, because that's exactly where so many of us have found ourselves, bottomed out, looking up, and realizing maybe that's where hope starts to rise. So let's get into it. Let's talk about what it means to hold on when everything around you feels like it's falling apart. You know, sometimes life hits hard, so hard you can't even catch your breath. There are people walking around right now, a year or more without steady income, bills unpaid, credit cards maxed out or closed, cars repossessed, phones disconnected, accounts shut down, credit scores tanked, and the weight of it all, heavy, suffocating even. It can feel like there's no bottom left to fall to until you realize you're already there. And yet, somehow there's still this whisper that says you're not done yet. Because even in the chaos, some moments still slip through to remind us that God is working, even when it doesn't look like it. That legal threat someone had hanging over their head for weeks, dismissed. No explanation, just gone. And it becomes one of those moments that makes you pause. Because you know you couldn't have fixed it, not in your own strength. So maybe, just maybe, he's still unfolding something, even when we don't see the full picture. And maybe that's the real message in all of this. Sometimes the rescue doesn't come wrapped in cash or quick solutions or even clean exits. Sometimes it shows up as a quiet not today from heaven, a door that doesn't close, a bill that gets pushed back, a judge's decision that makes no logical sense, but brings just enough relief to help you keep standing. So let's take a moment to reflect. Think about this. What if the breaking point isn't where the story ends, but where your next breakthrough begins? What if being tapped out is actually a signal to release control and trust that your rescue is already in motion, even if it's silent, even if you can't see it? Where in your life do you need to shift from panic to patience, from frustration to faith? You may be at the bottom, but that also means that there's only one direction left. Up. You're not forgotten. You're not forsaken. You're just in the middle of a story that's still being written, and the next chapter may surprise you. So as we wrap up this episode, if today's message resonated with you at all, if you've ever found yourself at the end of your strength, wondering how you're going to make it through, just know you're not alone. This space was made for conversations like this, for the real stuff, the hard stuff, the I don't know how, but I'm still holding on moment stuff. The truth is, you don't have to have all the answers. You just have to hold on to what you know deep down, that your story isn't over, that God's timing is still perfect, and that sometimes the greatest strength you'll ever show is simply refusing to give up. So take a deep breath, regroup, reset your faith, and keep looking up. Thanks for being here with me today. Until the next time, stay strong, stay grounded, and stay open to the unexpected ways your breakthrough might arrive. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and like, share, or subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. And feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear how your shift is unfolding.